A big week in Toronto sports got underway last night with the Jays. It continues tonight with the Raptors. So let's ride that wave of excitement with TSN Bar Down's Eric Kirk.
Eric, good to chat with you in the midweek here. So let's start with last night's Jays game. Kind of a shaky start to the season, but last night really seemed like a pretty good showcase of what's to come this season.
Yeah, an absolute barrage of runs in the eighth inning there, right at the bottom. Kind of took a tight 4-3 game that could have gone either way to an absolute blowout win for the Jays in a matter of minutes. So the Jays seem to be finding their stride here, hitting the ball. They've scored only one run just once this season. So runs have not been an issue. It's keeping the other team off the scoreboard. Yeah. So once their pitching rotation kind of settles into a groove where Jays fans know that they can, this team should start to separate themselves from the middle of the pack.
And we saw that incredible catch by Kevin Kiermaier, and that's a result of some changes to the stadium. But Eric, who do you think will get the most out of the Rogers Centre renovations? Is it the team or is it the fans?
I genuinely think it'll be both. I think the stadium has been criticized almost fairly for being kind of a concrete pit with a ballpark in the middle of it. It didn't really have any life to it for so long, and now these renovations will add such a nice atmosphere for the fans. Any casual fans can go to these rooftop patios, these spots that they have in the stadium, which will add kind of a more fun environment, which will make the game more fun, which should make it more fun for the players to play in as well. So I think it'll start with the fans, but then it'll move to the players.
And of course, that's just phase one of 3 phases of renovations happening at Rogers Centre. So we'll see. The first part does look pretty good. In the meantime, Eric, we got to talk Raptors. Tonight's a big night. 2 must-win games this week. You got to win 1 to get to the second. They got the Bulls tonight. What do you feel? Are the Raptors playoff bound this year?
They've got a really good chance this year. The funny thing is the Raptors have to go through 2 very familiar faces if they want to make it into the playoffs this year, where they have to take down DeMar DeRozan and the Bulls tonight, and then go down to Miami and face Kyle Lowry and the Heat to get that 8th seed to take on the Milwaukee Bucks. So they really do have a tough path in front of them. But the Raptors are a very capable team of making this. They match up well against the Bulls. So I think they will win tonight, but then the game against the Heat, that's the one that's kind of up in the air to me.
Okay, interesting. And Eric, assuming the Raptors do make the playoffs, are we looking at a long haul or a short ride in the postseason?
I think it's a hard year. Facing the #1 seed in the East and the Milwaukee Bucks is a tough task. Guarding Giannis is a tough task for anyone, let alone a team that's kind of comprised of a positionless basketball team. So having to hold down Giannis will be hard. I think Raptors fans will show up like they always do, but keep your expectations low. But we can always hope that they can make a run here.
Okay. All right. That's TSN Bar Down's Eric Kirk. Thank you so much for your time, Eric. We'll chat with you soon.
You.
All right, Eric, thanks so much for that.